the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado's offense will get first crack at it here. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate almost every...
Hits the afterburners. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. And he made the grab with enough for the 1st down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Buffaloes! A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Cincinnati's offense will go to work for the first time today. The handoff to Johnson. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you...
Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bearcats! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open on the left. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot.
Touchdown, Colorado! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll start this drive going to the air. Complete to the right. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Snags it over the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Bearcats are flying down the field. Handoff to the lone back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. To the air, it's Underwood. With the catch, it's Washington. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's Washington. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Thorne. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Trying the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And they can't make the connection. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The play-action fake. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Touchdown, Colorado! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Bearcats are in the hurry up. Gonna look downfield again. Zips it out to his man.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Bringing the heat. At the 35, he's loose. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Up-tempo for the offense. To the air, it's Underwood. Now improvising. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half.
The Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Turning it on!
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. Somebody catch it, big fella.
Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. He might want another play. To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Hutchison. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Buffaloes will have it first and 10. To the air on first down. He's taking the shot. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bucks. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Bulldozes his way through. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's third and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they're able to get him down.
And I love the defense here playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's third and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, they make the big tackle.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Here's the handoff. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. Makes a connection. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts to...
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Now on the counter. Hard running there. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on 3rd down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick 6.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Colorado has the ball back in the Buffalo. To put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Keeps looking downfield. He's open on the right. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Unleashes to the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Anderson with the carry. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his team.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hold on.
Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Makes the catch, it's Washington. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. They'll start this drive with a pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single...
Oh, it's loose. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go.
He's going to throw deep right side. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you're described with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Underwood. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Dances away. Fires to the right. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Pick off to stop the threat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
A second down pass, complete to the tight end. Loses 8. Brings up third down.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. The Bearcats will punt this one away.
Cincinnati.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? Well,